At the very beginning of time, before it was recorded, there were 15 faceless beings. They surfed the open space and found a planet of pure chaos. It was engulfed in ever-rolling seas, rumbling stones, strong winds, and roaring flames. This chaos had been given the name Asthenia, an elemental titan who called this planet home. It was inhospitable, and these faceless bodies decided to tame this land, for it had potential out of the other planets in the Moravian system. They battle Asthenia and elemental titans, and inevitably seal this titan beneath the planet and begin to tame the chaos. In the time after, they created the first life on the planet. These consisted of elves, humans, dwarves, gnomes, and many of the other races as the gods' first children. The elves were planted upon land and created an empire known as Faerun, meaning one land in Sylvan. The gods bestowed these children with bits of their divine magic to use. These gods then gave each other names, thus became the gods we know today, the Creator Gods. They created the dragons to protect their creations against all evils that may try to harm them. However, the seal holding back Asthenia grew weaker as the divine magic was gifted to the mortals, and the Titan was released again, killing many of the population. This drove a wedge between the gods. Half of the gods, now referred to as the prime deities, wished to protect their creations and allowed them free control of magics, teaching them how to create and harness it on their own. While the other gods, the Betrayer Gods, decided to wipe them and begin with a better try, and regarded them as failures. This drove a wedge between them, and the Betrayer Gods waged war alongside Asthenia against the prime deities. This great war of divinity ended with the Betrayer Gods being banished to their own home planes of existence, away from the material, and Asthenia was split and sealed into different elemental planes. Thus, the elemental plane of fire, of water, of earth, and of air was created. Upon the end of this long war, the remaining lands were home to the gods' creations. However, the prime deities had to make sure that nothing like this would ever happen again, so they needed to fill the gaps in their watchful eyes. The prime deities created the New World Gods, deities to govern over different domains to protect their creations. These deities were given newfound powers, such as the ability to create half-god offspring to aid them in their governing. The prime deities created a divine gate, a gate of raw divine arcana, to keep the gods from physically being able to be on the planet, all to avoid another war of divinity on the land. Upon the end, a dwarven man by the name of Utagosh Allfather, along with the many others around him on the continent of Faerun, properly gave the name of the planet Aasha.